Jen with another team tip. All right, let's talk about it. We're just going to talk about it. Well, how do you talk to people about enrolling? Okay, it's easy to say, here, use this lavender for your burns or your cuts or your scrapes, or Nixia Red, help you have energy, or whatever it is. But then what do you say when it's time to enroll them so you don't be like one of those freaky, pesty people? And I know a lot of people will just simply do this. They'll say, here, just take my number and go to the internet and go ahead and order on your own. I know some of you watching can tell stories about this. What happens, right, guys? If this has happened to you, please comment below. Well, sometimes those people will go to eBay and they'll buy stuff and they won't wind up in our group, and then that's that. They don't get the support and all that other stuff. They'll go to Amazon and they'll order off of there thinking they're getting a better price, but often they're actually getting stuff that's not really even Young Living, that's been relabeled, and that's really scary. The other thing is we lose them completely and they never order. They just never order. Most people aren't going to be motivated enough to go and actually order on their own and go on the internet and type it in and all that jazz. And the other thing that happens is probably the worst of all is that those people are ripe fruit. People that you talk to about Young Living that come to your classes, or you meet them one-on-one, or you meet them throughout your day or whatever, they are primed for somebody else to enroll them. And I know this has happened to some of you, so please type and tell the story below so I don't want to take words out of your mouth. But you just let someone go, hey, here, just go to the internet or whatever, and you can just go order on your own, or, you share Young Living, and you're like, great. And you get awkward and you don't say anything. Well, that person will either go to an expo, like the health fairs, or they'll go to a class, and then what happens is they get enrolled by somebody else and it's not you. And then you find out later that person is building a business, or that person is on auto ship every month and their first order was $1,000 or something like that. You have 30 days to catch them. If that does happen, you can move them into your group, but after that you're just kind of up a river, because there's nothing you can do. So make sure that you get them right there into your organization, because I hate hearing your stories. It just breaks my heart to hear you going, I talked to them for months and worked on them and now they enrolled with so-and-so and they're not in my team. I know, I feel you. It's happened to me too. So that's why I'm also telling you from this experience. So how do you talk to somebody and not be like a complete freaky weirdo? Well, a couple ways. You can say, when someone's ready to go, you can say, look, I can do you a favor. You can fill out this little bit of paperwork right here for me. Give me your name, address, phone number, email. I'll get you set up with a customer account. So when you're ready, you can just go on, you can order, and I'll just do you a favor and get you going, so you don't have to worry even about going on the internet and, there's lots of questions and stuff. It's just really simple for me to just do it for you. And that is one way. Another way, when I lead in to people to talking about which is the best program for them, because Young Living has multiple options. They can buy something right from me. And so I tell them, I say, look, if you're looking to maybe try one little thing, you might consider just getting it from me retail. It is more money than you would get it from wholesale. So if you're looking to save some money, and you're looking to start getting on a health regimen of your own and maybe shift over some of those toxic things from your medicine cabinets and your cleaning, stuff like that, and you're looking to get on a regimen of health for you and your family, then you might consider some other options that, I'll just, let you just tell me if you want me to tell you about it. And so I'll hold up the price list. I know this is not a price list. This is my community ed guide, but I'll pretend this is a price list or the catalog, and I'll say, look, right here is, we're going to pretend, okay? So right here is the retail price, and lavender is blah, blah, blah. And the wholesale price in lavender is blah, blah, blah. So the difference between the two is for people that want to just try a couple things. My face is really itchy, guys, today. For people that just want to order a couple things, just go with retail. We find that if you spend more than $200 a year, it pretty much, or total ever, it's really beneficial to look at the wholesale accounts, and then you can save even more. It's 24% less. And if you want to know about that, let me know, and I will, tell you what exactly goes into getting a wholesale account if you're the type of person that likes to get the best price. And a lot of times people are like, well, tell me what it takes to get the wholesale price. So then I proceed from there and I say, look, okay, if you're going to get one or two things, go with the retail price right from Young Living. We'll get you set up with an account and all that other stuff. If you're looking to save some money, Young Living has a wholesale program. It's kind of like a Sam's. Oh, my nose is itching. I think I got like a fuzz flying around my eye or my face. Anyway, so what I tell them is they can get a wholesale program or getting on the wholesale program, they have to buy one of the starter kits, which is like opening up your Sam's Club membership. And so they spend that, and then they were able to get everything from wholesale from here forward. And in order to keep it open once a year, they put an order in of at least 50 PV, which is pretty much $50. They're good in the hood. Everything is fine. And they say today is September 2nd or 3rd or whatever it is. You say, you know, from now until next September or from now until next June or whatever they ordered, then you would have to just put in one more order of 50 and then you're good. And so they got that really clear. And then I personally, I'll be honest, I do not talk about the $40 kit because why? You know, people are like, well, they can get in for $40. If they're just going to look to spend only $40 and that's what they start with, they really are probably better off with a retail account with Young Living because it's not worth, they're not even really that interested. Now, I personally like it when people go with the $150 kit because then they're getting started with the 9 everyday oils and they're getting the best option with Young Living, plus they're getting a diffuser. So that's my favorite way for people to get started. I actually don't let people, if they're taking from my stock, it's got to be one of those everyday oil kits. Sometimes people want to go in a completely different direction, like they want to go with cleansing or they want to go with Ningxia Red or something like that. That's the only time that I'll be like, well, start with this $40 kit, and then from there you can build on, you know, your Power Meal and your Ningxia Red and all that other stuff over here. So I hope that helps and helps you have some words to say when people are looking to get started. And it gets a little overwhelming, but just practice with your languaging and say to them, hey, you know, if you're thinking about ordering more frequently, maybe you're going to look at the wholesale account. If you're just thinking 1 or 2 things, then maybe you just start out with retail. You can always switch over at any time. And they can just call Young Living and then they can switch over by buying one of the starter kits. So, all right, hope that's a good tip for you for this week. Talk to you later. Bye.